What it do, what it ain't, what it is. It's your boy, Mr. Wilson, and we are back in the break room. I'm just thankful that I can wake up and do what I love to do. We all are, so let's get right into it. Now that the Steelers are 3-1 on top of the AFC North, it's just funny how, you know, people are switching up, but this is what they always do. This is what they always do. As Steeler fans, we're used to it, but we still got to document it. We still got to get these receipts, you feel me? I think the Steelers are staring at 0-6 in the face. I mean, we talking about, the schedule. We're talking about the Jets, Seahawks, Patriots, Vikings, Browns, and the Bengals.
The Steelers go to Ireland and find a way to beat the Vikings. Teddy, if I said the Steelers are going to win the AFC North, believe it or not?
Just when I just try to convince Stephen A. too, you better believe this because, this play right here, a thing of beauty when Aaron Rodgers hits his back foot and gets a runner's ball out to DK Metcalf. More of.
Hey, when you see this, when you see that shoulder movement, my man giving everything he got, Joe. Trust and believe, Joe. He is stepping. My man is stepping. Yo, that's crazy, man. I love watching this highlight, yo. My man is stepping, yo.
When Aaron Rodgers hits his back foot and gets a runner's ball out to DK Metcalf, more of this is needed, yes, but as a team, you see the progression in September. Finally, the defense started to make plays and get after the quarterback in Carson Wentz. This is a team that I think can absolutely win the North.
But D-Wood, the Bengals have lost their quarterback. The Browns don't have any offense to speak of at all. The Ravens suddenly look super shaky, as we discussed earlier this morning a couple of different times. Is the door open for Tomlin and Rodgers to win this division?
Absolutely. Listen, they're a well-coached team. Okay, the quarterback doesn't turn the ball over. And most importantly, their defense is like creating turnovers. They're making plays. So that's the formula.
Yeah, no, I totally agree because, look, the Ravens were my Super Bowl pick.
Right.
But, man, that's not even close to the same type of team.
Yeah.
Mike Tomlin, you really want to bet against Mike Tomlin, coach team? And, by the way, he has a future Hall of Fame quarterback.
Now,
Hey, yo, isn't the switch up crazy? Like, as a Steelers fan, I ain't complaining. First they love you, then they hate you, then they love you again. You feel me?
The defense finally showed that, hey, that we still are the Pittsburgh Steelers. So if that trend continues, then yeah.
I'm not saying they're going to run away with it or
No.
anything like that, but this is going to be a December 1 division, and right now I think the Steelers
It
are.
always is. It always is a December 1 division. It always is. That's nothing new. That's not profound. That, you know what I'm saying? Like, coming from the guy that played on the Patriots and they had a cakewalk in their division, bro. Like, I get it. You know what I'm saying? You ain't used to that. You used to having your division sealed up in October. You know what I mean? Nah, man. AFC North is always decided in December. That's just what it is. That's why they schedule the games the way they do.
set up for it.
And the Ravens now have a 3-game home stretch here to try to win some football games, get back on track. I know it's gone off the rails early. I never discount Baltimore. I'm still not ready to discount Baltimore.
No, right.
If you look at the schedule, it's still set up for them to make a push to win that division.
Yeah, their next 3 games are all at home. There's a bye in
Got to
the
know that
middle of
hammy,
all
though,
of that.
Safety, right? That hammy for Lamar. That's big.
That's going to be the critical part because Cooper Rush, that's their backup, and we'll see. Okay.
AFC North. So, how has he been doing it? On Sunday, Rodgers averaged 2.17 seconds before his passes, according to NFL Next Gen stats. His fastest average time over the 10 seasons that stat has been tracked. But getting the ball out in under 2.5 seconds on Sunday, he was 13 of 16, 174 yards, and a touchdown. Dano, what did you like about what you saw from the Steelers offense yesterday?
I felt watching the Steelers tape that it was the Kansas City Chiefs, like 6 offensive linemen and Darnell Washington. So more often than not, that 6th offensive lineman was Spencer Anderson, who's 300-plus pounds. Washington's listed at 265. But you got 6 guys over 300 and another tight end pushing 265, 270. They just ran outside zone at Minnesota, got underneath the center, ran inside zone or outside zone and duo, and double-teamed their run game. 17 snaps yesterday. The Steelers put a 6th offensive lineman on the field and put the quarterback underneath the center. That is 2025 football in the NFL. I absolutely loved it. It makes me think very differently about this Steelers offense moving forward.
Hey man, tell Orlovsky to eat crow, bro. Like straight up. Because just as quick as he gave us a compliment, he'll switch right back up. Which is why you gotta keep receipts.
OTAs and regular minicamp were over. He headed back to Arizona where he was training before the draft, kept working at it, and
you have an interception and a pick six just like that. Doran Grant makes the play. One pressure over there by the Steelers. Ricardo Matthews put the pressure on. 38 yards, pick six for Grant, who really needs something like that. But, man, it was Matthews who missed the sack, forcing Orlovsky to throw it, and it was a
OTAs and regular minicamp were over. He headed back to Arizona where he was
Gotta
training
watch it again.
before the draft, kept working at it, and
you have an interception.
Hey man, this dude avoided a sack and immediately turned and just heaved that joint straight to us. Like, this is the guy that was talking about we were facing 0-6. You know, just some of our biggest critics, man. It's wild. It's comedy at this point. Let's check this out.
They win the division. Aaron Rodgers is quiet. They have a top 2 seed. Playoff don't matter if you're voting before that.
Yeah, I could see it.
So on the table, coach of the year.
Yeah, for the first time ever, yes.
I could see
He's never won coach of the year?
Crazy.
Yeah, no, he hasn't deserved that at all.
That's
oh, my
crazy.
God.
That's crazy. But that is wild to think that they're going to run away with the division, and they're likely going to host one playoff game, and if they win that playoff game, they'll host another one.
Yeah.
On the table.
That is insane.
They have no excuses.
To think that there could be a path for the Pittsburgh Steelers to get to the conference championship game.
Who were not even in consideration for your power rankings or honorable mentions.
I said the Pittsburgh Steelers before the season would be fortunate not to finish in the cellar of the division.
That's right. But
on the table or off the
happens.
table, Aaron Rodgers
Football
plays another
happens.
year after this year.
Off.
That's definitely
I say
on
off.
the table.
Depends on how it ends.
Because Aaron Rodgers looked like he's having fun out there, man. Like the man threw a block. Like the man threw a block on Sunday. He threw a block, you know what I mean? And he was just having fun. He was just vibing, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, as the saying goes, if there's no fun in it, you know, I'm hanging it up. And, you know, I think Aaron Rodgers is having fun again. It's hard leaving a good franchise and going to the Jets. You know what I mean? Like, and right now, there was so much. The Jets were getting more fanfare than the Steelers before the season started. Oh, man, they got Aaron Glenn. He's a great defensive mind, which he could be. He got Justin Fields, and everything is just looking right. They got the pieces on offense. They got the pieces on defense. And quite frankly, like I've told people, man, winning in the NFL is not easy. Like a lot of people act like, oh, well, you only play such and such. Winning ain't easy, especially when you're talking about the Steelers, because every week we get people's best. We get their best. You know, we get their best. And that comes with the territory. Take it as a sign of respect, because everybody don't get everybody's best. I don't want to put no name on a team, but we know certain teams that people don't take serious. So, but yeah, man, that's, you know, I just wanted to get into a couple videos. I mean, I'm still ironing out a couple things. You know, I would like to have like a regular morning show, you know, just to go over a couple news clips, stay current on the events. There's a lot of stuff going on that's affecting a lot of people. You know, I want to, you know, bring like motivational quotes and just different talking points, in addition to the Steelers. I built this platform off the Steelers, so I'm always going to keep it Steelers. But I do want to just, you know, the one thing I learned about sports is sports and life is synonymous. It's parallel. You know, a lot of stuff that applies to sports applies to life. And so just going to tie the two and, you know, just have a good time doing it.